Okay, the topic for today is probability. Now, how do you define probability? Probability, in very simple terms, is number. If you define any event happening, what is the probability India will beat Pakistan in a cricket match? You would have heard this. So, probability is defined as the favorable outcomes divided by the total outcomes which are there. So we will do few topics in probability covering now. Now, when you toss a coin, when you toss a coin, there are you can get either a head or a tail. Now, the probability is 1/2 and 1/2, unless it's a biased or two-headed coin. Now, what is a two-headed coin? You would have seen in the movie Sholay, where the heads is there in the hand of Amitabh Bachchan when he dies. The same head on both sides. So, coin के दोनों तरफ heads होता है. But in this case, when you toss a coin, this is the probability. So, favorable event over sample, total number of sample set which is there. Now, when you have two coins, what is the probability of getting two heads? The possibility is you can get two heads, you can get head or a tail, or you can get a tail or a head or tail. So this is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4 and 1/4. Now, as long as you have two coins, this is the format. Now, supposing you have three coins, you are tossing the coin 3 times. Now, if you start making the sample set, it's not very difficult, but it's much more easy if you follow H, 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 H. So, immediately you have four up here, and then coming back to H8, H3, T8, TT. So this is when you have 3 and then you put T, H8, T, HT, T, TH and T. So immediately when the coin is tossed 3 times, you have this sample set. So clearly you see 2 raised to power 3, 8 is the complete sample set which you are getting when you are tossing a coin 3 times. Similarly, when you toss a coin 4 times, you have 16. You toss a coin 5 times, 32. So immediately you get 2 raised to power n is the sample set if you toss a coin n number of times. Now this is as far as coin is concerned. What is the other probability which we come across? Then you have dice as a case. Now dice has 6 heads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you throw 2 dice, what is the sum which you get? Now dice 1 can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and dice 2 can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 and 1, the sum is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Similarly here you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now can you see a pattern? You see 2 is available only one time. 3 total. The 4 total is available 3 times. 5 is available, and so is 6, 7 and 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So you clearly see the minimum sum of 2 dice, the total 2 comes 1. So it's just one small of the one, एक number छोटा होता है. When you come to 3, 3 comes twice, 4 comes 3 times, 5 comes 4 times, 6 comes 5 times, and 7 comes 6 times. Now 7 is the only total which comes maximum number of times, which is 6. And then you start going towards total 8, which is again 5 times, 9, which is available 4 times, 10, which is available 3 times, and 11, 2 times, and 12. So you see this comes like a Swami ka necklace like this, and in exam you don't get into the mechanism of making total on this. So if you remember this, all the smaller numbers than 7, it'll be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So basically you are only subtracting 1 from the number. And as far as these numbers are concerned, you can easily see the correlation which is there. 8, 5, 9, 4, 10, 3, 11 twice, and 12, 1. So this is as far as the sum when 2 dice are thrown. Now, the other probability which we do consider is in playing cards. Now, in playing cards, people who are experts in various card games, it's not very difficult for them to, but normally you have 2 colors, red and black, and 4 suits. So you have diamond, you have spades, you have heart, and you have club. So you have 4 suits and 26 cards of red card and 26. So you have diamond, spade, which are all 13 each. So in 52 cards, you clearly can see the breakup. Now, the other question normally are the face cards or picture cards. So picture cards are Jack, Queen, King and Ace, and the number cards are the remaining cards which are there. So these are the similar simple terminology which you need to know. Now, what is the probability of you getting into IIT? If this is 1 by 100, that means the favorable chances are favorable is 1 and unfavorable are (99). So favorable upon unfavorable. So how do you define odds? The odds are 1:99. So when a bookie offers you odds of India winning India-Pakistan match is 7:8. There are 7 chances of India winning and 8 are the chances of Pakistan winning. So these are the simple terminology, and let's get on with some very simple question. Let A be a 6-digit number formed by 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Without repetition, and it should be divisible by 3. So this is a 6-digit number which you have formed. Now 0 cannot take first place, because if 0 will come in the first place, the number means nothing. So the first place can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 options. The second place can have 0 also, but it is saying without repetition. So that means whatever number has come here cannot come here. So of the 7 numbers, you have again 6 options. The third place can have 5, because 2 numbers have already gone after. This will have 4, 3, 2. So this is what you have, the complete possibility of 6-digit number framed by this number without repetition, and it is divisible by 3. How is it divisible by 3? Since you are using all these digits, 6 and 3 are already divisible by 3. Two plus 4 will be divisible by 3. 1 plus 5 will be divisible by 3. So immediately you come to this. Now four persons independently solve a problem. Now the probabilities are given as 1 by 6, 1 by 8, so half, 1 by 3, 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. Then the problem is correctly solved. all of them attempt a problem, it is correctly solved. What is the probability you have to calculate? Now, we know one option is you can calculate them independently, that A solves it, B does not solve it, or you simply calculate one probability the problem is not solved. We know the probability of problem being solved and not being solved, the total is 1. So probability that problem is not solved. So we completely clearly come to 1/2 the probability of problem not being solved in the first case. Two by 3, 3 by 4, and 7 by 8. So you clearly have 1 minus 7 by 32. So 25 by 32 is the problem is solved. A similar question of this is 4 people can hit a target which is again half, 1 by 3, 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. Probability target will be hit. Now this is again the similar concept. The target is 1 minus target not hit. So immediately get the half, 2 by 3, 3 by 4 and 7 by 8, and you will clearly get the answer this way. Now let's look at some more interesting questions. In cards, let's do a question in cards. What is the probability that you are getting a spade or an ace or a red card? So we have 3 options which we need to get. Now spade is totally, there are 13 spades, 13 C1, then ace. Now there are 4 aces in the card, so we are choosing 4 C1 and a red card which is clearly 26 C1. So Now, once we have this, this is 13 plus 4 plus 26, which is 43. But we know that when you have red card, there would be 2 aces and 2 spades, which have to be subtracted from this. So you clearly get 40 as the answer. So it's clearly 40 by 52 that we are, and let's look at what is the probability that it's a black card. Now, how do you get black cards and you are drawing 2 cards? (26) is the total number, C2 divided by 52, C2, because 52 is the total number of cards and you are drawing 2 cards, so black card is easily there. What is the probability that you get a spade? (13C2) divided by 52C2. Similarly, a diamond card or a king or a face card. So face card is, there are 12 in the all and you have probability easily taken out. Let's do a slightly tougher question, the ones which have appeared in IIT Mains exam. A dice is thrown and until 1 comes, you continue the game, and in even number of trials. So the case 1 will be, even number would mean in first chance (5 by 6) until 1 comes, and the next time this is the success. The case 2 will mean 5 by 6 into 5 by 6 into 5 by 6, and suddenly you have 1 coming. So this is the success which has come. The case 3 will mean 5 by 6 raised to power 5 into 1 by 6. So what you have is an infinite GP where the sum is given by A upon 1 minus R, an infinite GP where A is the first term, and in this case it is 5 by 36, and what is the common ratio, which is 25 by 36. So you clearly come up with an answer 5 by 11. Similar question. Dice is thrown until either 4 or 6 appears. Probability number 6 occurs before 4. Now the case 1 will be one by 6. Case 2 will be 4 by 6 into 1 by 6. Case 3 will be so. Are you understanding that 6 or 4 comes, then game stops, and the sum will be 1 by 6, 1 minus 4 by 6, which will be the answer. Let's do a slightly what is the chance that fourth power of an integer ends with digit 6. So what is the probability? Now we clearly know that 0 raised to power 4 will have 0 as the last digit, 1 raised to power 4 will have 1 as last digit, 2 raised to power 4 will have 6 as last digit, 3 raised to power 4 will have 1 as last digit. If we calculate 3 raised to power 4, 81. 4 raised to power 4 will have 6 as the last digit, 16 into 16 you can calculate. Now 5 raised to power 4 will have 5, 6 raised to power 4 will have 6, 7 raised to power 4 will have 1, and 8 raised to power 4 will have 6, 9 raised to power 4 will have 1. So you can see the cyclicity, but more importantly, you have 6 coming in 4 times out of 10 possible last digit integers. Okay, so we will cover the other topics in the binomial probability and others in the next lecture.